Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. I hope you guys are all okay and you're coping whatever situation you're in, and you're concentrating on your ascension, your spiritual journey. This reading is for people that are in some kind of separation or challenge with their twin flame. It's going to be a masculine reading. I mainly do masculine readings because I know how important it is for the viewer, which is usually the positive polarity, the feminine, to know what the energy is of the divine masculine, because I know how hard it is when you're in separation. But when I say separation, it's not separation, it's just preparation while you're apart, just preparing and concentrating on your spiritual journey. So you might find that helpful way of thinking, you know, just preparing yourself and the masculine preparing himself for you to come together as whole. When you've done everything, and that you know, when you concentrate on yourself and you're not relying on external things to make you happy, just to concentrate and focus on yourself and your ascension. So you might find that a bit more helpful, because the word separation is very painful and just very challenging. So anyway, so I'm going to tap into the energy of the masculine, and the group masculines I've been tapping into is, you know, everything's moving quite quickly, and they're focusing on themselves, doing a lot of spiritual work, God's with them, supporting them and opening up lots of blocks that's happening inside. The readings have been, the whole of 2020, it's just been amazing, and lots of progress. Even though you might not see it in the 3D world, there's lots of progress going in inner work. So I'm interested to see what the cards are saying today. So I'm going to do, I'm going to use oracle cards, as I've been drawn to use those at the moment, because it gives a much clearer message, and it's just nice and much more uplifting and better to understand as well. Much more gentle. So right, so I'm going to start shuffling the cards. I'm going to start using the these cards here, the Archangel Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. So I'm going to give them a bit of a shuffle. So what is going on with Divine Masculine? What is the progress with Divine Masculine? How's he getting on? Where's his energy? What is up against? And how's he feeling towards his Divine Feminine? Just his energy in general. What's going on? Divine Masculine. And what would you like the viewer to know? What's happening with Divine Masculine? When I use the term Divine Masculine, Feminine, must say, I realise it's only energy, and when I say him, her, it's just energy, I know, but it's just easier for me to say and for you to understand. Just put it in your situation, how it resonates to you in your circumstances, so don't be offended by me using those terms. The person that's watching will be the conscious one. Oh, that one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take that. That can be the first card. Healthy lifestyle. Beautiful green there. Beautiful green. Clairaudience. Right, now I'm going to use the daily guidance cards from Doreen Virtue. These are really cute messages. What is going on with Divine Masculine? How are you helping Divine Masculine God at the moment, and where's his energy? What's he dealing with, and how is he feeling towards his Divine Feminine? Give a clear message for our viewer today. What's going on with Divine Masculines? Play. Heart chakra, interesting. And release and surrender. Right, and now I'm going to use Archangel Michael. these messages are usually much deeper. How are you helping Divine Masculine at the moment, God? And what message is there for the viewer today? What's going on with the masculine? A clear message. Spend more time outdoors. This is one that comes up all the time. There's play as well. Lean on God and the angels for support. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Right, and then I'm going to pick 2 cards from the Ambika Waters Oracle cards. The deck from Ambika Waters. These are very they're deep, gentle, spiritual, very spiritual cards. These are. So I like picking these pick 2. And then at the end, I'm going to get in the energy from Divine Masculine, what he's feeling, what his energy towards his Divine Feminine, and my beautiful pot over there that's got the hearts with messages on how he would like to communicate to his Divine Feminine, and how he's communicating, what he's actually saying to her in the 5D, which is really exciting. I like that part. And then at the end, I'm going to do the reminder card for the viewer that's actually watching, to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit, just to help you focus, uplift you and give you strength. They do a nice affirmation as well. Right, let's have a look. Spiritual growth and service. Right, let's have a look. Right, you are safe. Archangel Michael this is as well. I'm protecting you against lower energies and guiding you and your loved ones and your home. So God is helping him feel safe and protecting him against lower energies that he could be having, negative energies, things that are getting him down or making him be very doubtful. So he's been protected, and God, you know, for just things that he's doubting, and for God to make him feel safe, because he's feeling very vulnerable, because everything's opening up, and you know, in the last reading we did, it was the heart as well, his heart chakra, and everything's opening up and being unblocked, so he's feeling very vulnerable and not used to actually probably feeling this higher energy that he's feeling, you know, all this love and gentleness and that he's been feeling recently, and all the different emotions that he's been feeling. So any doubts and the lower energies, the ones that get you down, the negativeness, God is protecting him and making him feel safe, and making him feel it's okay to feel the way he does. It's okay to feel that way towards his Divine Feminine. So he is safe, and wherever he is, and loved ones that are around as well. So that is what God is helping him with at the moment. So that's really nice, because he must be feeling very vulnerable as well, because he's actually bringing down all of the blocks and all the barriers and things that he's had for so long, and they're just coming down. So God is helping him and guarding him from all these lower energies, and when he's feeling them, that, you know, he's protected. So you are safe. That's a beautiful card. So God wants you to know that he's safe. Right, next card up is play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibility to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So yes, this resonates with the first card as well. So he needs to chill out and set aside work for a while and just feel free from all of his worries and things that he's had for so long, and the situation he's in, he needs to go and have some playtime, whatever he enjoys doing. And I'm getting, my intuition is telling me as well, is the masculine wants the feminine to know to actually have some playtime as well, because there is nothing to worry about, and everything you are worrying about is being overseen by God. And you know, when you play and you can laugh and whatever, you're just in a better energy, and you just look at things a lot in a different way, so you're not so serious. So God is guiding the masculine and feminine. That's my intuition, that's the energy that I'm getting, is to not work so hard and worry so hard, and be in the present and just have some playtime, whatever that is that you actually really enjoy doing. Just look at things in a lighter way, and when you do that, you just feel better instantly anyway. And when you put your trust in God, you feel like all your responsibilities have been taken care of anyway as well, because you've got that trust there, because you're feeling God's love, and you're literally trusting and sitting in God's armchair knowing that everything is going to be okay. But when you actually do some form of play or something that you actually enjoy, you feel lighter anyway, and you don't look at things so seriously, and you don't feel so that as if everything's so hard all the time. So, and then it comes down to after play, spend more time outside, outdoors. So God is definitely helping it, you know, trying to guide him to spend some more time outside, which will help him be more motivated and relax and not be so stiff and serious about everything. And connecting with nature just helps you, frees your mind from all the worries anyway, and it helps you connect with God. So yeah, the last reading I did, I felt that it was very strong for, you know, what was going on with the masculine, but it's like these messages as well, definitely for the viewer that's watching today. Really good advice to be playful and to spend time outdoors, because you know, this situation, when you're apart, this preparation time, it can be very challenging, and it's very hard to it is hard to stay focused and not feel the longing for each other, and wondering how everything's going to unfold, and how's this going to work out, how's that going to work, you know. But when you actually look at it in a different way, and when you're playing, whatever that is, like I said, spending more time outdoors, even if it's cold, even if the weather's bad, just going outside does refresh you, to have a different scenery, and it makes you feel to get fresh air, and you get rid of all the negativity that, you know, that you've been thinking, or that's on you, you know, wherever you've been. You could be surrounded by a negative situation, you just need to get outside to get away from it, and it's just refreshing. So this message definitely for the viewer as well. God wants you to be doing this as well, spending more time outdoors, and to know that you are safe. So God is helping both of you at the moment, and guiding you to definitely have much more chilled outlook on this, not so uptight. And when you can do that, that's when you have this lighter energy, and then things do unfold, because you are putting your trust in God, and you're having a bit of fun. You need to have fun and concentrate on what your ascension in this spiritual journey, not just focusing about what the divine masculine's doing. So, and that's what God's trying to get the masculine to do as well, and your energy is going to the masculine anyway. So, healthy lifestyle, Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So when you do those three things, that's when you will feel good in yourself as well. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, and God is helping the divine masculine feel to have the feel to actually do this, to eat more healthily, get sleep and exercise, because when you do all those things you buzz anyway, because you're getting, everything's in balance, isn't it? So the masculine is being advised to do that, and I'm still getting this message for the viewer that's watching as well, quite strongly. So this is interesting. But if you're eating healthily, you feel good. You don't have to go to extreme, but just eat the stuff that you know that's healthy and makes you feel good and that you like. That's what you call healthy, when you're actually eating stuff that you like and you know that it's doing you good as well. Get enough sleep. So don't be, worrying all night and not getting enough sleep and, trying to work things out and whatever. And then when you exercise, you can exercise just by going for a walk outside, spending time outdoors. And when you exercise, your endorphins kick off and make you feel really good anyway. So it just makes your energy, good, and you feel good about yourself, because you feel, your body is here. It likes to be moved. It likes to. It doesn't like just to be sitting about. It likes to move, and when you move, you feel good in yourself. So concentrate on a healthy lifestyle for the viewer, and God is helping and guiding Divine Masculine to do the same thing, to make sure that he, and it will get help with this, the lower energies, to get rid of all the negativity and stuff. So beautiful cards. And then we come to heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is centered within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with its perfect protection and guidance. Your heart chakra is so important. The heart chakra is opening for the masculine big time at the moment, and God is showing him and guiding him and making him feel safe. The fact that it's okay to love, because he could be in a situation where he's frightened to love, or he doesn't know how to love, or he hasn't been shown how to love. And it's okay to love the feminine and to feel this love and to let his guard down and all the barriers and all the blocks and hiding away. God is helping him open his heart chakra. And, going out into nature, being around green, nature, trees and things like that helps the heart chakra as well. So another beautiful card, and again it's all unfolding, isn't it, as we're going along. Each card we're coming to, it's just unfolding about what is going on. So definitely the heart and love, he's feeling the love for his divine feminine big time, very strongly, and he's longing for her, and God is making him feel safe, that it's okay to love. You're not going to get hurt. This is divine love. This is your other self. You haven't got nothing to be scared of. Open your heart and you'll be protected. You'll have perfect protection and guidance to make the right decisions, and it's okay to show divine feminine. So there's definitely some kind of movement here as well that I'm feeling. So a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Now I'm going to do the bottom one from Archangel Michael. It says, lean on God and the angels for support. So yeah, this all adds up too. Dear God and angels, I give you this briefly described, no, I give you this situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. When you put your trust in God, the situation that you're worried about will be completely, everything will just, miracle after miracle will happen and unfold for you. When you put your trust in God, and God is with Divine Masculine, helping him open his heart, trying to make him feel safe with how he's feeling, and for him to take that step take that step that he needs to take. And when he takes that step, he will be rewarded, you know. Everything will just shine. Everything around him, everyone, the situation will just shine, because this is meant to be, and it's okay to feel this way. However, you know, sometimes obviously these situations with twin flame journey, they're in lots of different, it is very difficult in lots of different circumstances. It's always some kind of complication that you have to work through, and so this is like testing, you know, how much are you going to lean on God and the angels for support and to trust. It's about testing your trust. Do you actually trust in God? You know, so this is what he's being tested at the moment, and what God wants him to know is that he is being, you know, once he takes this step from this situation that he's in, his life will be complete, and there will be divine miracles if he allows it. Miracles, you know, would just be miracle after miracle, and everything would just shine. And he's been encouraged to get the strength and the confidence to do that. So really beautiful, intense card that is. So this is about trust again, and leaning in God's armchair and letting God. He hasn't got to do anything. He's got to take some steps in the 3D, but he hasn't got to work it out. He hasn't got to, what, you know, how are you going to do this, how, whatever. He's just got to be honest with himself and take those steps, and be honest with people around him as well. So, because God will look after him and this situation. He has nothing to fear as long as he's being honest with himself and people around him. So this is very strong energy. Right, clairaudience. This is Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from others. Notice the signs, Divine Masculine, of the loving guidance you're getting from God, and the thoughts and things that you're getting inside your mind or from other people, signs and stuff that's showing you the right path to, you know, the right step to take. Notice, God is helping him be present and notice things, thoughts and things that's happening around him, and is showing him in a loving way to make him feel safe. And yeah, just for him to actually sort of stay present and be awake, be conscious of things that are going on to make him feel that love. So he's been guided to notice the loving things that are happening, the signs that are about taking this step to the right path towards his divine feminine. So, and then we're coming on to this powerful card, release and surrender. So that says it all. You know, that's what God is wanting him to do, is to release this situation and surrender to it. We shower you with blessing of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, your arms and your heart to our love and assistance. How powerful is that? He's been guided to release and surrender. He needs to release this situation that he's in and surrender. And when he does that, he will get the blessings he's asking for. Everything will open up to him, and all the challenges and everything that he's holding so tightly and keeping inward and trying to sort out in himself, in his head, and all the stress is, you know, it will all dissolve once he opens that heart chakra and releases and surrenders to this situation, because everything is going to be okay. He's just put trust. So he's been guided to release and surrender. What a beautiful card. And again, this is all unfolds again, doesn't it? All aligns with it, with all the other cards. You know, they all have it's all unfolding, this story, for the Divine Masculine, and obviously there's parts of it is for the viewer that's watching. So how powerful is that? Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Wow. So, Divine Masculine does want to see clearly, hear clearly, see clearly, feel clearly, and know his divine guidance, his inner truth, and all the things that he is praying for, the help. He just needs to set aside his ego and use the wisdom he has, and go within, and the answer's there anyway, and trust himself. And everything that he is feeling and the guidance and the inner guidance that he's getting is real, and he needs to know that. So God is helping him and supporting him with that. And once he goes with that, his inner guidance, and knows that it's trustworthy, and to put his trust in God and himself, everything will be beneficial for him and everybody around him. So this is all down to how God is supporting him. He's definitely in a much softer, gentle energy, the masculine, and he's doing a lot of deep work. This is a big spiritual growth for him he's going through at the moment, and he's obviously his heart chakra, and he's got to know that it's okay to feel the way he is, and release and surrender and trust himself and trust God. And there's lots of ways that he can help himself by doing this. And that's how you can help yourself as well, by doing the things that, the playfulness and going outside. So this is a beautiful unfolding again, and it's so powerful, this message today, really powerful. And as we were saying, he's doing a lot of spiritual growth, and then we've got the spiritual growth card. And the message is, the way I become spiritual is simply to become myself. So he's been shown that it's okay to be himself. Just be yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest about how you feel. It's okay. And that's how he's been guided at the moment by God, is for him to know that it's okay. And there's going to be lots of loving guidance and things to him, for him to realise that is okay to feel the way he does. He's got to be honest with himself and be himself, because him being himself is enough. He's got to realise that he's enough. This is about self-worth again. So another powerful card, and then we've got service. I offer the best of my talents and goodwill, making my place in the universe a better one. So by him being himself, with his spiritual growth that he's having, when he can do that, the things that he's good at, like his special talents and things, is benefiting everyone, benefiting, and he's going to absolutely, shine, glow. Everyone will see this, all of his talents, and he will just glow because he's just sending a different energy out. So realising his talents, when you're feeling good about yourself and you feel at one with yourself, you can look at yourself in a better light, and you can see your talents, and when you can see, you just in a better energy, and you just feel more positive about the universe and about sharing your talents and helping other people that are around you. So, and when you are being yourself, you are doing a service to the universe, to God, because God is your boss. When you're doing, lots of people think that they have to do this work, which means doing, and actually just being, and being in the present and being yourself. That is what work is. That's what your work. It doesn't have to be this hard work where you have to doing. Just being and being yourself, that's all God is asking you to be, and that is a service. So that's just going to bring forth all the beautiful things in the masculine, and everyone will be able to see his talents because he'll be able to be himself. So very powerful. Now I'm going to do the energy from the pots, the little messages that I've done, what his energy is towards his divine feminine, or what's going on in his life, and so it's nice for you, viewer. And we've got ready, yeah. he's definitely getting closer to, you know, he's ready. He's saying to you he's ready. He's preparing, and he's getting ready for this beautiful union with his divine feminine. So when I say union, what I mean is when both of these people come back together again, because you're one anyway, you're always together because you're one soul. But he's preparing and he's ready, and you know, just getting ready. That's the energy that I get from this. Right, let's see what other energy message we've got. He realises this is eternal love. It's very emotional when you get these different messages, the energy messages. So he wants you to know that he's ready, and he knows that this is eternal love, because he's feeling the love, because his heart chakra's opening. So that's beautiful. Right, now I'm going to choose one of the heart messages, what he would like to actually communicate to you. Excuse me. What would you like to communicate to your divine feminine, if you have the opportunity, and what are you doing, you know, how are you communicating to her in the 5D? Let's see. You're everything I've ever wanted. He wants you to know that you're everything he's ever wanted. Beautiful. Very deep. And last message. Oops. What would you like to communicate to divine feminine? I've loved you for 1,000 years has come up again. Yeah. He knows this is eternal love, and he's ready, and he's loved you for 1,000 years. He knows how deep this love is, this divine love, and this is that you're the divine feminine. You know, there's no one else, and you're everything he's ever wanted. So this is a beautiful reading again, and that's why I really like using the oracle cards, because it gives a clearer, much nicer message across to the viewer that's watching. So I hope you are feeling good after this reading. And now I'm going to do a card for the person that's watching today to uplift you. It's a reminder card to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit. It's going to uplift you, help you focus, and give you strength, and just make you feel special. So these give you messages and affirmations, and just a nice way to end the reading. So what would you like the viewer to know today, God? What special message have we got for the viewer today? And what does the viewer need to hear today, dear God? Right. Cleanse the energy. Right, let's read the message. Okay, so the message is: energy is stored and built up in many places, such as your home, car, office. Now it's the time to release and cleanse the energy that has been building up. Spend more time outdoors. Action to take. Your divine inner spirit and assistance of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, by saying, I call forth my divine inner spirit, please cleanse me, my home, my car, my office, and whatever it is that you desire to be cleansed now. Open the window in your home to allow fresh new energy to come in and the old energy to leave. Tidy your home, car or office, etc., and ensure that there is no clutter and energy can become stagnant, and it can get built up over the time. So the affirmation that you can say to yourself is, I am cleansed and free from all the negativity. So God's Spirit wants you to know about cleansing the energy. So you could be around people that are quite negative and draining you at the moment, and you just need to have some playtime, like I said, and spend some time outdoors. And if you're unable to do that, open the windows. Even if you're driving, open the windows just to freshen the energy that's been building up, and Another really good thing is to clear energy is to have a shower. Especially if you've been around people or in a situation at work or whatever, then the best thing to do is to come home and have a shower and shower all the energy off as well. It makes you feel refreshed. So that's what God's Spirit wants you to know. So I hope you found that helpful, and I hope you're feeling a bit more uplifted and focused, and just keep concentrating on your spiritual journey, your ascension, thinking about yourself. Don't keep thinking about Divine Masculine and wonder what he's doing. Concentrate on yourself, and when you do that, he comes towards you anyway, like a magnet. So and remember, it isn't separation that you're in preparation. That's the key. You're in preparation, because whatever's happening to you now and what's happening to Divine Masculine is preparing you for when you come together and to be one. So I hope you find it helpful. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And I'm sending you all lots of love, support and light, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.